Just a little update on our tour. I am waking up this morning at the Olive Tree Hotel in Jerusalem. And I just wanted to talk briefly this morning about the tragedy of Jerusalem. The tragedy of Jerusalem. This was the city that was called the Holy City throughout the Old Testament. This is the city of David. And when we look into the book of Matthew, chapters 21 through 24 in particular, we see the tragedy of Jerusalem. These are the streets that sang to Jesus in his triumphal entry. Hosanna to the Son of David. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. But then Jesus left that scene and went and cleansed the temple. Then he went from there and he cursed the fig tree, representing Jerusalem, representing Old Covenant Israel, that had become barren, that had become fruitless. He goes on there to talk about the parable of the vineyard, that this landowner sends these men into his field and they're getting abused, representing the prophets. And he says, finally, I'm going to send my son to them. They'll respect my son, but they kill his son. And then Jesus uses this parable and makes the statement, it is written, the stone which the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. Jesus is that stone. He is the cornerstone that the builders have rejected. Chapter 23 comes along in the book of Matthew, and you get this entire chapter of him pronouncing woes upon the religious leaders, the scribes and the Pharisees, for their hypocrisy. And it culminates with the ending in verses 37 through 39 of Matthew 23, with him weeping over this city. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you who kill the prophets and stone those sent to you. How often I would have gathered you together as a hen gathers her chicks under her wings, and you were not willing. Look, your house is left to you desolate. For I tell you, you will not see me again until you say, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Chapter 23 opens up with him up on the Mount of Olives that we're going to go visit today. And his disciples get this overlooking view of the temple. And they're talking about the temple, probably assuming that he's going to set up shop in that temple. He's the Messiah. They're going to get an office in that temple. And Jesus says, nuh-uh. Judgment's coming upon that temple. He says, not one stone will be left upon another. All will be thrown down. Judgment was going to come upon Israel, was going to come upon Jerusalem, was going to come upon the temple that was bearing no fruit. And we know that that's exactly what happened in AD 70 when the Romans came in and destroyed that temple. And still to this day, remnants of that temple, the Wailing Wall that we are going to visit, remains, where they still weep at this temple. And this city is still left desolate. God moved out when he left that temple, when he pronounced that it is left desolate. But I believe firmly that when Jesus said, you will not see me until you say, blessed is he, and then that comes in the name of the Lord, leaves this remnant of hope. I think there's other parts in the Bible, but in that one specific statement, it gives this glimmer of hope that there will be a day when the city of David, when the holy city of the Lord turns to their Messiah. And when he comes again this next time, they're going to welcome him. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. But until then, it's a tragedy to know that this once holy city of David that God used, that sang the praises, Hosanna to the Son of David, sang praises to Christ as he rode through, cried for his murder and reject him still to this day.